Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We know there's a lot on your plate right now, so we truly appreciate you making the time to be here. My name is Grace, and I'm on the brand team here at Faire, and I'm joined by my colleague Adrienne. Together, we support our brand community in getting the most out of the tools and resources that Faire offers. You'll also see a few of our teammates helping answer questions via the Q&A throughout the session. Today's focus is on practical strategies to turn leads into loyal customers and using Faire tools to simplify every step in between, especially during a busy show season. We'll get started in just a moment, but first, a couple of quick housekeeping notes. We are recording this webinar and we'll be sending out the recording with additional resources to all attendees afterwards, so no need to take any detailed notes. The chat will be disabled, but feel free to submit questions through the Zoom Q&A, and we'll do our best to answer your questions live. You'll also get a short survey at the end of the session where you can share feedback or ask follow-up questions, and someone from our team will reach out. All right, let's get started. As for what we'll cover today, we'll talk through the following. First, spreading the word and how to use your Faire Direct shop link and other tools to drive more traffic to your shop. Next, capturing new leads, easy ways to add potential buyers to your wholesale list. Third, staying top of mind and inspiring loyalty. Think of this as simple strategies to nurture customers and drive momentum between purchases. And lastly, show season tips. Tactical checklists for how to best prep for Faire Market and upcoming trade shows this season. Now, we know some of you may still be getting comfortable with everything Faire offers. So if you're ever looking for a refresher or want to keep learning after today, we've got some great resources. The Faire blog is packed with short, helpful articles on everything from setting up your shop to pitching at trade shows. We also have a YouTube channel with walkthroughs and real brand stories, which are great if you're more of a visual learner. And for updates, tips, and deeper dives, check out your inbox for the new brand newsletter called The Goods. It just launched this month. And if you haven't already, I really recommend joining the Faire Brand Community Forum on Facebook. It's where brands share questions, learnings, and Faire shares launch news or insider insights. It's like a behind the scenes pass. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. I'll kick it over to Adrienne with ways to spread the word about your wholesale business and Faire shop.
Let's begin with what we consider to be your most valuable tool on Faire, your Faire Direct shop link. As a reminder, this is the link that connects retailers directly to your Faire shop, and you can use it just about anywhere on your website, in emails, at trade shows, on social media, truly wherever you're already talking to potential buyers. You get to offer all of the benefits of buying on Faire to your customers. Plus, you won't pay commission on any order you drive through Faire Direct. If you take one thing away from today, it's this: get comfortable using your link and use it often. We'll talk more about our top recommendation, embedding your shop link directly into your website in just a bit. But as a bit of a teaser, using this tool drives brands 50% more orders on Faire on average, which is serious impact. If you're newer to Faire Direct or maybe less familiar with its name, let's take a moment to break down what it actually is. Faire Direct isn't just a link, it's a flexible order-taking toolkit that you can use anytime you're connecting with buyers, both on Faire and outside of Faire, at trade shows, on social, through your sales reps, and beyond. Listed here, you'll see the benefits eligible to retailers when they order through a Faire Direct tool. They'll get net 60 terms, free returns on their first order, and if they happen to be brand new to Faire, specifically with your brand, They'll get 50% off their first order, plus 1 year of free shipping on your line, all funded by Faire. In addition to Faire's on-time payouts and easy order management, here's what you'll get: full control over how and where you grow your relationships, and no commission on the orders you drive. It's one of the easiest ways to expand your reach and drive sales while locking in the best value for your business. These benefits make it no surprise as to why hundreds of thousands of retailers already love using Faire to buy wholesale. And we truly never want you to miss a sale again, which is why we've created these Faire Direct tools. No matter how or where you're meeting retailers, at a booth, through a DM, on your website, or even in line at a coffee shop, Faire Direct gives you the tools to turn that moment into an order. So what's in this toolkit? There's your wholesale website, Faire's invoicing tool for order writing, and the Faire app for brands. These tools aren't just quick, but they're genuinely easy to use with real benefits for both sides. For instance, you can send your link in an email or text, use the QR code in the Faire app at events, let retailers order right from your website, or even draft orders on the spot. However your buyers prefer to shop, you've got a tool on Faire to match it. And the more you use those tools, the more opportunities you create to convert interest into orders. So you may be wondering, what kind of impact does this actually have on my business? Well, on average, brands who use at least one of the Faire Direct tools see 4 times more sales on Faire compared to those who don't. And why is that? It's because the more traffic there is on your shop page, the better we get at understanding your target customers, enabling Faire to make smarter matches for you in search and recommendations. This is instrumental to your success on Faire. Like any other algorithm-based platform, the more you utilize it and interact with it, the more relevant matches we make you in the marketplace. Using Faire Direct is how you make the Faire algorithm work for you. And for the network of retailers you're already in touch with, Faire makes it easy to keep spreading the word to them without needing a separate email tool. You can send emails right from your Faire account with optional, ready-to-go templates and easy-to-use filters, empowering you to say the right thing at the right time to the right customer. A few of my favorite customer segments to target that I always like to share with brands. First is customers that haven't ordered in 60+ days. Next, retailers with items in cart. And finally, my ultimate favorite, retailers that are eligible to claim the new to Faire offer, which is the 50% off their first order and free shipping for a year promotion that I mentioned earlier. I've actually seen brands utilize our free email campaigns tool to re-engage stale retailers that had stopped placing orders. They were able to use the new joiner incentive as a really successful way to encourage those retailers to shop with them again. And if you're already seeing sales on Faire, promoted listings is a great way to boost your visibility and reach even more buyers. This is Faire's first wholesale advertising tool, and right now it's available for brands in the US. Whether you're brand new to advertising or you've done a bit of paid marketing before, this tool is super simple to use, and we've seen brands that use promoted listings get 25% lift in new customers and sales on average. All you have to do is choose your audience, whether that's new customers, customers who've bought from you before, or both, which is what I generally recommend to maximize your reach. And then you set your spending limit. From there, we take care of the rest. Promote your products in high traffic spots where retailers are already shopping for what you sell. Now, let's move on to best practices when it comes to prospecting and capturing leads. Over to you, Grace.
Thank you, Adrienne. Now, before we jump into some tactics, we have a quick poll for you all. And our question for you is, what's your primary method of prospecting new retailers? So take a look at the options there and let us know how you're reaching out to new retailers now. So again, you should see that pop up in front of you. Awesome. So it looks like we had, everyone choosing different results across our options. The highest one looks to be cold outreach, which is super exciting. All right, moving on. I'd love to chat more with you about outbound prospecting tips and how to grow your network on Faire. So if you're going to trade shows, pop-ups, or even chatting with store owners in your day-to-day, the Faire app for brands is your best friend. I like to think of it as your wholesale sidekick because it's in your pocket wherever you go. You can have buyers scan your Faire Direct QR code to add themselves to your customers tab instantly, or even add them by scanning their business cards, which saves you the manual entry later. You can see an example of the business card scanning tool on the right side of this slide. And a quick pro tip here, try using custom tags in your customers tab to label and segment buyers. For instance, you can label a customer with the name of the trade show where you met them, or use built-in segments like not on Faire to help you send the right message to the right people. Now, here's another tactic that I've been seeing more and more, and it doesn't require you to be at a show to get started with it. Brands have been using tools like ChatGPT to research local boutiques or specialty shops that feel like a good match. Just remember to be intentional here, quality over quantity. So instead of casting a wide net, focus on retailers that truly align with your brand. And once you've built a thoughtful list, you can upload their emails to your customers tab and send a warm, personalized message with your Faire Direct link. That way, even if they've never ordered on Faire before, they get all the benefits that Faire offers, and so do you. Finally, don't underestimate the power of social media. It's not just for D2C. Many retailers use platforms like Instagram to find new brands. So use your Faire Direct link in your Instagram stories. We even have templates for those. Post about new collections or tease product drops. It's a low-lift way to stay visible and drive traffic from people already following your journey. Now, a couple more details about the Faire app that make life extra easy. First, our QR code tool I mentioned before acts just like your Faire Direct link, taking buyers straight to your shop and locking in all the benefits for both of you. And here's something a lot of brands don't realize. You can build orders in seconds using our order writing tool in the app. Simply tap the products and quantities to build your order and select your customers to send it to. The app even supports scanning barcodes and handwritten or printed order forms so that you can create an order directly in the app. It's fast, clean, and the best part, you can send that order whether or not the customer already shops on Faire. So try it the next time you're taking in-person orders. It's a great way to skip the manual entry later and keep everything in one place. Now let's talk about inbound prospecting and ways you can make it easier to convert leads to customers when buyers come across your brand on their own. The best thing you can do here is make your Faire Direct link easy to access and always on. Think about where a retailer might first come across your brand, whether that's your website, your Instagram bio, even your email signature. All of those places should link directly to your Faire shop. You can also take things up a notch by embedding your link directly into your website or by adding our customizable widget. It lets buyers browse your products and head straight to checkout on Faire without needing to search or message you first. It's a seamless experience that gives your buyers access to all the benefits of Faire with 0% commission for you. And at in-person events, things like printed QR codes or flyers can go a long way. You can find easy to access printable content containing your QR code in the Faire Direct tab in your portal. These printed materials give buyers a clear next step to place an order with you, even if you're not at your booth, when they walk by, or if you're busy with other customers. The goal here with inbound prospecting is to reduce friction and make it ridiculously easy for a retailer to say yes wherever they discover you. Now, our number one recommendation to drive the most impact for your growth is to embed your shop link directly into your website's navigation menu. The animation on this slide shows you an example of what this looks like, giving retailers a one-click pathway to buying with you on Faire. We'll plan to send you a quick 1-minute how-to video following the webinar to help you walk through the steps of adding this to your website. And remember, brands that are adding the Faire Direct link to their website are seeing 50% more orders on average than those who don't. And if you need more flexibility on your website, we've also just launched a new customizable widget that pulls in bestsellers, collections, and reviews, specifically for brands that use Shopify as their website provider. And if you don't use Shopify for your website, we do have other versions of the widget available too. And again, this is a great way to capture inbound leads and take advantage of the best benefits in wholesale with Faire. And here we have a fun peek at how brands are customizing the full page Shopify widget to match their own unique website style. What's great is that each one looks totally different, but still 100% on brand. No compromise needed. You can make it feel like a natural extension of your website, all the while converting retailers with the benefits of Faire that they can't get anywhere else. And for any of you who work with sales reps to build new wholesale relationships, did you know we can also work alongside them? You can request custom links from our support team that your sales reps can share with new leads and existing customers just as you would. And we won't take commission on the orders they drive to your Faire shop, which gives you the space to pay your sales reps commission while still fulfilling their orders through Faire. I've actually seen some of the savviest reps use the Faire benefits of free shipping and 50% off as a perk they can offer to get new customers over the line. And we also recognize there may be limitations on state, territory, or country of operation, which you can customize as well. All right, now let's walk through ways to continue nurturing your customers and inspiring loyalty. I'll pass it back to Adrienne.
Thanks, Grace. The key here is really consistency. A polished, reliable shop builds buyer confidence and keeps your momentum going strong. That starts with making sure that your Faire shop is always ready to convert. Here's what we recommend. 1, keep your catalog up to date. Retailers notice when something feels outdated or incomplete. Next, check in on your customer service metrics. These 5 analytics help you spot strengths and areas to improve upon. Things like late shipments, responsiveness, and order accuracy. And these metrics do influence how you show up in search. Next, focus on strong product listings. Have at least 4 high-quality photos per product with clear and compelling product descriptions. Aim for 300 or more characters. Bullet points are great. And think about what questions would a retailer want answered at a glance when they're reviewing your product listing. Not to be missed, use keywords that help buyers find you through search, especially around seasonality or product use cases. Tools like AI can help lend guidance on the language to use and what matters most to your target audience. There are a few more ways to stay top of mind as well. Who here has ever created a collection on their Faire shop page? Collections help buyers shop with context. Think new arrivals, bestsellers, holiday gifts, or even leveraging keywords that are trending or matter most for your discoverability. Our data shows that brands who use collections see 4 times more sales than those who don't. Additionally, running promotions can help nudge buyers to buy through offering discounts. And these are super flexible on Faire. They can be shop-wide or product-specific, and they're a great way to get more eyes on your page when retailers are browsing the marketplace. And lastly, but certainly not to be overlooked, is email. Email still works. Across the retail industry, this marketing tool continues to deliver return. I wanted to share a bit more about what's possible with Faire's built-in email tools and how you can use them to save time and bring your brand to life with a personal touch. Whether or not you're a designer, you can send really polished, branded emails in minutes through Faire. Use ready-to-made templates, add personal touches with merge tag, like the retailer's first name or location, and segment your audience to send the right message to the right buyer at the right time. It's all built to help you connect, convert, and keep those buyers coming back. Another pro tip, if you're launching a new collection or running a promotion, don't keep it a secret. Use the campaign template to let your customers know. It's fast, it's easy, and it helps keep your shop top. Now that we've learned all of the essentials, Grace will talk about getting ready for show season. Whether it's at a live trade show or online at Faire Market, we've got some tips to help set you up for success.
All right, thanks, Adrienne. So I have one more quick pulse check for you. You'll see another poll pop up on your screen with the question, what's your show season look like this year? So take a few seconds here. If you could answer our question, super interested to know. Are you going to participate in Faire Market, attending any live shows? Let us know. All right. Awesome. Looks like we've got quite a few folks participating in Faire Market. So super excited to chat a little bit more about that today. All right. So first up, let's talk a bit more about virtual trade shows, specifically Faire Market. In just a few short weeks, our biggest sales driver of the season kicks off. Faire Market opens early for insider retailers on July 21st and officially runs from July 22nd through the 24th. And while that may sound like plenty of time, now is when the real prep starts. Over 65,000 retailers shop the last Faire Market, and getting set up early is one of the best ways to maximize your results. So if you haven't created your promotion yet, this is your sign to check it off the list today. For all of our participating brands, Faire will match up to 5% on your Faire Market promotion, and being a part of the market gets you in front of more buyers during our busiest buying days on Faire. All right, let's jump into some steps to help you make the most of it. All right, our team has put together your 4-phase game plan for making the most of Faire Markets. Think of this like your inside checklist to get show ready and set yourself up for success. First up, prep your shop. Retailers act browsing and building carts early, so don't wait. This is your moment to make sure your shop is buttoned up. So keep that catalog fresh, check your customer service metrics, tighten up your listings and descriptions. Add 4 to 8 standout collections, and also offer something compelling like free shipping through Insider or an approachable minimum order quantity. Also, now's a great time to rally those reviews from your customers. Up next, you'll want to drive traffic before the show even starts. Start by setting your promo in the brand portal, ideally by June 30th, so you show up in the market directory at launch. Also, add your Faire Direct link to your website to make it easy for folks to find you. Then, 1 to 4 weeks out, warm up your audience. Send a quick email campaign to let them know you'll be at market and get them building their carts. Another quick pro tip I love is to use the insiders filter to target retailers with early access to the market. They're often the ones who shop first and spend the most. And closer to the show, about 1 to 2 weeks out, use the social templates and your Faire Market guide to build hype with your followers. And then during the event, stay top of mind. Share your Faire Direct link anywhere, email, social, direct messages. Use the Faire app to message or accept orders on the go. And remember, shoppers are global and buying 24/7. And of course, highlight any key promos or products that deserve some extra attention. And one of my favorite tricks, use the items and cart filter to reach out directly to folks who already showed intent. And finally, follow through after the show. Fulfill orders quickly within 1 business day of your lead time if you can. I also love sending a quick message with a tracking link. It's a nice touch and retailers appreciate the heads up. After a couple weeks, it's a great idea to check in with new customers. So you can send a thank you, see how your product is selling, maybe ask for a review, or even offer a promo for their next order. Each of these phases builds momentum, and the brands who stick with it through all four usually see the strongest results. All right, now that you have the pro tips for Fair Market, what should you make sure to do today? Number one, be sure you have your promotion set. Fair will match up to 5%. I also definitely recommend setting up tiered promotions to help drive larger orders too. Number two, add your shop link to your website. This is your largest opportunity to maximize your growth beyond the fair market. And of course, now is a great time to start to lock in your email, social, and direct message strategy to ensure your customers have eyes on your shop. All right, now let's shift to in-person trade shows, a familiar format for many brands, but one that comes with its own rhythm and opportunities. There's some overlap with virtual prep, but showing up in person changes how you connect, pitch, and follow up. So let's break down what makes this strategy unique and how to optimize your time. Also, if you're planning to attend any shows this season, come say hi to us. Fair will have a booth at Fancy Food, Magic, Atlanta Gift, and more. We'd love to meet you and hear how things are going for you and answer any questions in person. All right, now let's take a look at how your journey shifts when prepping for an in-person trade show. Just like with online shows, it starts with the basics, a complete catalog, strong listings, great incentives, and on-track customer service. Leading up to the show, first let customers know you'll be attending. Use email campaigns or social media to share where and when. Next, make sure retailers can easily find your shop by adding your Faire Direct link to your website. And before you go, print your Faire Direct QR codes for easy reference at your booth or as leaflets so buyers can shop directly from the floor. And definitely already have the Faire app downloaded. You'll use it constantly during the show. And during the show, this is where things diverge from virtual. You'll want to use the Faire app to capture leads and write orders on the spot. It saves serious time so you can focus on connecting with your customers and not on admin work. And don't forget to keep pointing buyers to your Faire Direct link. It makes reordering easy and keeps orders at no commission. Lastly, follow-up is key. For customers you met at the event, use tags in your Faire brand portal to label them with the name of the trade show where you met them for easy organization. And once you've got your list, send a quick email referencing your conversation at the show. A quick tip here, you might also include a promo to encourage them to place that first order with you. And as many of you know, trade shows are all about making the most of in-person moments, all while building the foundation for long-term relationships. So regardless of when your next trade show date is, the biggest things you can accomplish today are: one, start using the Faire app for brands. It's not just for trade shows, it's a powerful tool for managing your day-to-day. And two, explore the existing templates and actionable resources at your disposal, already built into your Faire portal, from social templates to flyers to email campaigns. And whether your next show is in a few weeks or a few months, you've already got everything you need to get ahead, and we're here to support you at every step. And I'll pass it over to Adrienne to cover some quick FAQs and close us out.
Thanks, Grace. I hope that section has you excited for Fair Market and for show season ahead. Thank you all for the questions you've submitted so far. We want to tackle a few questions out loud that we hear a lot from our brands lately as FAQs. So I'll go through a few live here. The first question is, what is the experience for customers when they click on my Faire Direct shop link on my website? When a retailer clicks on your Faire Direct link on your website, they're taken straight to your shop on Faire, but with some special perks. If the retailer is already shopping on Faire, they'll be taken directly to your brand shop page and logged into their existing account. They'll then be able to shop your line with net 60 terms and all the other benefits of buying on Faire, while you'll pay 0% commission on all of their future orders. Better yet, if the retailer is new to Faire and signs up through your shop link after they click, they'll receive that new sign-up offer, which is 50% off their first order with you, plus 1 whole year of free shipping on your line. As a reminder, these incentives are fully funded by Faire and they are huge cost savings to retailers. So use them to convert leads into buyers or to re-engage past relationships. Next question, and this is probably my favorite. How can I optimize keywords on Faire to maximize conversion? A good keyword strategy isn't just about search ranking. It's about helping the right buyers discover you faster and feel confident placing an order. Here are 5 quick ways to boost your visibility and conversion. 1, lead with clarity. Use product titles that are clear and descriptive. Think about what a retailer might type into the search bar and include keywords that describe exactly what the product is. Number 2, keep your descriptions factual and helpful. Cover the key details like ingredients, materials, size, scent, usage, and even use bullet points to make it easy to scan. Number 3, tag it right. Choose the most accurate product type and category. That's how your listing gets matched to relevant buyer searches and navigation. 4, invest in strong visuals. High quality images are your best conversion tool. Show the product clearly and from multiple angles, and ideally in use. And finally, number 5, skip the fluff. There's no need for overly promotional language. Keep it honest, helpful, and focused on what a buyer needs to make their decision. All right, let's zoom out. I'd love to leave you with 3 takeaways from today's content and to focus on what's next. These are high impact actions that will move the needle for you, whether you're prepping for Faire Market, you're at an in-person show, or you're just wanting to level up your wholesale business on Faire. First, share your Faire Direct link everywhere you wholesale. The brand that embeds it on their site see higher conversion and more control over their customer relationships. This is our top recommendation. Just add it to your site, set it and forget it, let it work for you. Put it in your email footer, your social bios, anywhere a buyer might be browsing. The second takeaway is download that Faire app for brands and start using it regularly. It's not just a show tool, it's your day-to-day wholesale sidekick. Use it to capture leads, write orders, and save time so you can spend more of it doing what you love. And finally, complete your show season checklist. These are built to keep you focused, stay on track, and set up for success, whether you're headed to fancy food, magic, or gearing up for Faire Market. Wholesale isn't about doing everything at once. It's about doing the right things at the right time, and you're already well on your way. I hope the content you heard today left you with a new idea, strategy, or tool to explore to help drive more sales for your wholesale business. And with that said, we have one more thing that we'd love your help with, your feedback and any additional questions you may have. If you have follow-up questions or are interested in learning more about the Faire Direct tools, please include them in our survey that we'll send out now while you're still with us. We'll pop that poll into the chat. It's super quick, super short, and it helps us improve and keep these sessions valuable and engaging for you. Your feedback truly means so much. So we'll get that poll live. You should be able to see it now. And we ask that you just take a moment to fill that out before we part ways today. Okay, you should see the poll live. It looks like it keeps coming in and out. Okay. Well, if you haven't had a chance to answer the poll live, you should see it now. Apologize for the technical difficulties there. Awesome. Take a moment or two to pop your answers in there. You'll also see an optional area where you can leave feedback or questions or share with us something you want to learn more about in the future. And again, this really helps us know what's important and top of mind for you and what we should cover next. Give just a moment or two to fill that out. Okay, maybe just another 30 seconds or so here. Please take a moment to fill out the poll. If you haven't yet, you should see it live on your screen. All right. As we wrap up here, I want to thank you all so much for joining us today and for being such a thoughtful and engaged part of the Faire community. Really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to meet with us and to give us some feedback and ask us questions. And we couldn't do it without you. So we hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Thanks so much.